Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Had a very strange event happen at the end of the last episode. Big pulse came over and everyone got all nice. And then they're like, nah, I'm not a nice person. And we decided we need to get away from here. So, to the prison island, I suppose. What a great way to head.
Alright, we're safely on the rolling waves. Don't you think it's time you showed us your face, mystery monk?
You're right. My apologies.
I knew it! Prince Percival!
Percival Ilmid Asgard, crowned prince and heir to the throne of the Midgand Kingdom.
So he's next in line, is he?
It looks like someone already had me figured out.
Yes, Your Highness. I could tell from your fragrant wood scent, as only the royal family may wear it. But if I may ask, why?
Must I explain myself to gain your aid? I myself could ask what an exorcist is doing consorting with members of the underworld.
I don't... It doesn't matter why you're here. On this ship, you're here for us to use to our advantage.
Treat me as you will. It's not like I can ever go back.
For a fellow born with silver spoons spewing out of his mouth, Princie Pooh's rather laid back.
Prince Percival is an upstanding man, renowned for both his intelligence and his fair, just demeanor. It's widely believed that with him on the throne, Midgand's prosperity will continue and... Look, I played dumb earlier, but I smelled that scent too. He wore it for us to notice. He wanted us to know just what sort of position he held, and how useful he could be to us. He surprised me, at least.
Do you think we're being led into another trap?
We definitely can't take that possibility off the table.
When the time comes, he'll make a good hostage, if nothing else.
Not if the ones we face are after his life too.
For now, let's just make sure we keep an eye on him.
The prince! He said he couldn't go back. I wonder why.
We're here to find out.
The whole island's a prison. It's like a secret fort or something.
Weirdly quiet, though.
Yeah, I don't see a single exorcist on watch.
Let's scope out the inside.
Wonder if this is another one of those islands they abandoned. You know? It's kind of hard to... Once a prison break of the size that occurred happened, it's probably pretty hard to re-secure an island like this. Probably a pain in the butt, too.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ship setting sail.
There's nothing unusual at the docks. Looks like they'd already been abandoned for a while before we came along. This was part of the plan. Was it really? Feel free to be more cryptic. It's all been carved out of bedrock. It's more like a fortress than a prison to me. In any case, it was a heck of a lot of work. You know, that is true. If we can, take over this island, it would be an excellent fortress. This place is just plain eerie. It's giving me goosebumps. Gecko bumps? No, not you. Kid. I'm not scared. Much. Alright, let's take a look. Oh.
An exorcist.
Kill him! Suck his soul out!
Are you alright?
Headless Knights back.
She's dead.
Can't let that go to waste. Go ahead, Velvet, need him. A singular enemy.
This is the demon that attacked her.
Another prison riot?
Kurogane, Dial. You two protect Kamoana and the prince.
Understood.
A single enemy. So fearful.
Giving me a headache.
Stay sharp! This one must have survived the riot! I'm not one to go easy.
So dangerous. Singular
so did the
enemy.
Abbey actually fail to quell the riot?
I find that hard to believe. The prison was heavily staffed with exorcists.
Perhaps it was venomization.
Venomization?
A dark ritual, forcing demons to eat each other in order to produce ever stronger demons.
So the demons devoured each other, creating a demon too powerful for the exorcists to control?
I imagine the riot didn't help.
Now whose fault could that have been, I wonder?
Whatever happened doesn't matter to us now. We need to focus on how to take this place for ourselves.
That exorcist from before said something about a headless knight, right?
That one's probably the leader.
Then we hunt it down and destroy it.
Until we capture the island, let's use this room for our staging ground. I'll leave the prince and Kamoana to you two. Eliminate any enemies who come in.
Understood.
Don't expect much from me, but all right.
Kamoana, if anything happens, call for me and I'll come running to protect you, okay?
Okay, you stay safe too, Eleanor.
Oh, God, I hate his voice so much.
Let's go.
I feel bad because, like, what if the voice actor was actually trying really hard? You know, but I just can't stand that voice. I don't know if they were trying to go for an annoying voice or what. I sense a powerful presence in the interior. There's someone to be wary of here. Listen, I'm a lizard, not a dragon. You know that. Things get too scaly, I'm cutting my tail and running. Oh, I forgot I don't have a tail anymore. Come this far by running away, but it's time for me to stand my ground. And be completely useless. Come on, kid. Eleanor, I know you'll come if I call for help. Right? Promise? Yes. That I do promise. Alright, so there's a couple ways we can go. I can't remember where any of these routes go, though. I remember we kind of got warped into this room after we went down a path for a bit. But I don't remember which path it was. And then we fought the big monster, or no, we fought a dragon or something. Alright, so this is the dungeon, right.
Are we ready for this?
Shooting star!
I'll finish this! Not good! Not good!
It's not as fast of a battle when you fight with some of these other characters as Velvet is, but it's fun to switch them out.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Don't know about having Laphicet be the party lead. Let's try... We'll do Eleanor for a bit.
Oh, can't a witch...
Grade
This
bonus.
island reeks.
Oh, right, yeah, I get a grade bonus if I fight enemies from, like, within close proximity of each other. So that's kind of cool. And everyone's learned a lot of things, so I should really be switching things out now. You've mastered most of the shoes, Laphicet. Good on you.
Malevolence.
I
Alright.
imagine it's
Mal-
emanating from all
malevolence?
the big old demons roaming about.
See, there is a skit thing for us over here. Oh, is that a turtles?
Hey, it's you again.
I'm
Why
so
are you still
busy.
here?
I'm so busy I can't even notice what's going on around me.
You're not fooling anybody. Why bother?
I was hoping to not have to deal with yous guys. Whenever I run into yous, I always lose so much monies.
Because Velvet always forces unreasonable demands on you?
Oh, Miss Exorcist, your concern warms my little turtle's heart.
I'm not forcing anything. I just think he's trying to take advantage of us by fixing his prices well above market rate.
Price fixing? As in deliberately marking up items so as to take advantage of the less fortunate? I was under the impression that the Abbey strictly forbade such unscrupulous business tactics.
Ah! Perish the thought, Miss. Our accounting is always above board. 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. No matter whens and no matter wheres, you can get whatever you needs for the same fair price.
That's good to hear. Eleanor, give the nice turtles that smile he so desires.
I'm sure running a business is hard work. Hang in there.
Much obliged.
How many people do you get to sell to in a place like this? I kind of wonder, you know? Anyway, give me a minute, because I need to break down some stuff. So, just give me a minute. Alright, we're back. Got some upgrades and stuff, so maybe we'll do better? Boy, I love me some garish pink shirts. Excellent. Be honest, I don't really know which way we're going, so. Alright, so this is, oh right, I do remember this part. There were a bunch of different rooms we could run around in, but there wasn't a whole lot going on. Okay, hold on. Do it again. Cast another spell, I dare you. Dang it. Wait.
Gaze upon my fiery mirrors! Wow, all sorts of things popped out. Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
That's when Magilu's good. Got a feeling there's gonna be not a lot of things over here for me. There are some random chests that I think this might have been an area we didn't get to go before, because I surely would have looted them. So I'm not exactly sure what they're doing here. But to be honest, I don't need every little itty-bitty tiny pickup, so we're just gonna quickly scan the rooms and figure out if there's anything actually worth picking up. There's a chest, although it says 0 chest, so I must have opened that one. Yeah, I opened that chest. That is disappointing. Why do these demons look like they're covered in, like, ketchup and mustard? They look kind of disgusting, actually. I hate mustard. And you know, when people mix ketchup and mustard together, I really hate that, because now you've ruined
From
the
the way you
perfect
were
ketchup.
talking, it seemed like you had an idea of who was behind the riot. What happened here?
I think someone in your position
Oh,
would
right.
know.
There were reports
She doesn't
of a
know
large
about
riot,
this.
but I was caught up in chasing you, so I heard little else.
It was a small affair, really. Velvet Rokurou and I were being held on this island. Velvet instigated the other prisoners to riot so that we could escape.
She used the prisoners?
Yeah. You'd expect different from me?
Nope.
How did it end?
We didn't stay to see, but the prisoners were losing badly. At least, that's what it looked like. But if that was the case, then where did all the exorcists go?
I know Oscar left to report the incident, but the other guards should have remained at their posts.
Well, if they didn't flee, we have to assume they were all killed.
By this headless knight, perhaps? Well, no sense losing our heads, I suppose. But it looks like we're in for a heck of a fight.
All we have to do is mop up anyone who's left.
What's a Kadoku?
What was it called? Venomization, right? The dark ritual of making demons feed on each other to birth stronger ones.
Eisen, how many demons does the ritual require?
It's more a matter of quality than quantity. Stronger demons mean more powerful malevolence.
The ritual mixes the victor's malevolence with that of the devoured, creating a terrible, bloodthirsty monster. You see, the newfound power comes at a great cost. With it, the victor's last vestiges of self-control are stripped away.
So it's something even more than a monster. A seething ball of pure power and malevolence.
Rokurou, don't tell me you're considering it for yourself.
Of course I am. I'll consider anything that can make me stronger.
You cannot be serious!
What's there to be so surprised about? Oh, look at Velvet. She's already eaten countless demons.
You're ridiculous!
He's right. If it helps me find my vengeance, I don't care.
Velvet?
Wait, are you really going to do it?
Relax, it's not gonna happen. Becoming a monster wouldn't bother me. But when I defeat my rival, I have to be myself for it to mean anything. It's the same for Velvet.
It is?
Besides, if I kill a previous victor of the ritual, I'll have proved myself strong enough not to need the extra power.
You're ridiculous.
It's like she forgets that we're demons, and that, you know, we kind of kill people. She's like, well, how could you kill someone? You know, it's kind of a regular, everyday thing for us, really. Here I go killing again. Alright, this is where I think the Kurogane sword or whatever. Was that it? Whatever his sword's name, not that. Whatever his sword's name was, that's where it was, I'm pretty sure. Which means we were kept way down here. And I have a feeling that's where the game wants me to go. Oh yes, there's our headless friend. Just in case.
The Headless Knight!
He must be the product of the venomization.
Well, he definitely looks vicious enough.
Not as vicious as our Velvet, though.
Where's his voice even coming from?
I don't know. Look inside.
I enter the fray.
I love that dive move.
Well, that takes care of that.
Yeah.
Velvet, look, it's your
I
home.
feel something again.
More malevolence?
No, another Earth Pulse point. It must be on this island.
I sense it too. It's very close.
So my theory was right then.
Directly underneath us, I would guess.
What is this place?
Welcome to the most secure cell in the entire complex. The darkest hole in Titania. Feel anything, Laphicet?
Yeah, I think this is the Earth Pulse point.
If this cell is where the Earth Pulse point is, then does that mean it housed a Therian?
Yeah. And a real hungry one at that. Every day, they would toss demons into its cell. It would devour its fill, then wipe the blood from its lips. Never once realizing it was delivering to Inominat the malevolence of hundreds of demons and prisoners. And then one day, there appeared before it a female Moloch, who shattered the barrier and freed the Therian from its cage. But the Therian knew no mercy, and it devoured its liberator. And it was then... It was then I obtained the power. The power to avenge my brother.
Velvet, you're a Therian?
Did that somehow get missed
This
at some
prison
point?
island was a feeding ground for the Therian, harnessing the malevolence created by the prisoners within.
I guess no one
But
actually
because
said
Velvet
that.
escaped, the malevolence went out of control.
Wow, the same darn thing that happened back in Kamoana's village.
Wait, no, Velvet has
Notorious.
said that.
Would never have done such a thing.
No? What's so unbelievable? That he used his wife's brother as a human sacrifice? That he imprisoned his wife's sister? Because that's what your damned holy shepherd did! All to get his hands on Inominat's power!
I'm sure he had a reason for...
A reason? To spare the world of its pain? Don't give me that! Who will spare my brother's pain? Who will soothe my brother's despair? He murdered my little brother Lappy! And you'll stand there and tell me it was for the greater good? At any rate, that's one less Therian for us to track down.
Velvet.
Help! Eleanor!
God, that voice is so bad.
Kamoana? What? Did Velvet yell at you so hard you're starting to hear voices now?
I have a feeling something's wrong. Kamoana could be in danger.
But we already beat the Headless Knight.
I still can't shake this feeling. Please, let's go back and check on them.
We gotta walk? What is this? Whoops. My bad. Man, it's I don't even know, like, I'm trying to think, were they trying to go for a kind of a helpless, whiny kid voice? You know, maybe that was the thing, maybe that's exactly what they wanted. To try to make the kid seem kind of desperate and afraid?
So, Velvet is Etherian, is she? I knew there was something off about her.
But it's what she cried out that's really on my mind. Laphicet, is Velvet truly Lord Artorias' younger sister?
She never told me.
If it were true, I suppose it would explain her knowledge of Lord Artorias' training.
If you're so curious, why not ask her yourself? Hey, Velvet, what's your connection to Artorias?
Rokuro, have some tact!
I heard you whispering. It doesn't bother me. Artorias was married to my late sister, Celica. He was our brother-in-law. We lived together for more than 10 years.
That does explain a few things.
So he sacrificed his little brother and turned his sister into a Therian.
But you were his family.
To his view of the grand scheme, family is inconsequential. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. All he did was act according to his ideal logic. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get moving.
Trying to think why they would pick such a whiny kid voice, and that's the only thing I can think is to try to make him sound, or her I should say. I can't really tell the gender on that voice, to be honest. But to try to make them sound just like helpless and alone. That's the only reason I could think of for that kind of voice, because it's aggravating to listen to.